Faule Sau! Los! Als Maschinengewehr! In Schussposition!
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. That's what this lesson is going into. Really, really counting the cost, okay, of what you're involved in, man. You're going to have to suffer to get that crown, man. There's no way around it, okay? The problem with a lot of guys that wake up to being Israelites, okay, and say they're in the truth, we got the truth, is that they don't want to suffer, man. They don't want to suffer. So because of that, they end up doing what? They end up denying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay? So they're going to be denied, all right? But those who are serious and really count the cost, you understand through wisdom of the scriptures that we have to suffer, man. We have to go through these things, man. It's not going to be easy, man. Remember that, because you got to get reminded in this truth, man, because it gets tough. All right? It gets very tough. So let's read that again. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. Okay? Do not let the suffering that you're going through make you deny Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You got to continue to fight. All right? From there, let's go to Matthew chapter 7, starting at verse 13. Enter ye in the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth into destruction. Right, man. Broad is the world, man. The straight gate is that narrow path. Okay? That's why it says, and many there be which go in thereat. Right, man. That are called, that try to go in. But it doesn't mean you're going to last because you were able to come in. You got to hold on. Okay? And the main reason why guys can't hold on and they lose patience is because they get tired of suffering. They're like, man, you know what? I don't want to suffer no more. It's easy for me just to be in the world, having no worries and doing what I want to do, man. And whatever happens, happens. At least I'll be enjoying myself now. Can't have that mentality. You got to have a soldier's mentality. Okay? When soldiers are at war, man, guess what? You have to finish the war, man. You're in it. You're there. You got the uniform on. You know, you done with the boot camp. You got the weapons. You got to shoot, man. And if you don't keep shooting, what's going to happen? You're going to die. Okay? You're going to die in the mix of war. Point blank period, man. Either you a soldier or you're not, man. That's why the scripture says endure hardness as a good soldier, man. Because he called you to do what? To go through the straight gate and to survive, man, to fight. Okay, fighting to death to receive that crown. All right. Verse 14. Because straight is the gate, and straight is very difficult. That's what it means, man. A place of difficulty. All right. And you can't tell me that this truth, when you start being in for a couple years and more, you realize like, oh shit, man, this ain't no joke. Ding, ding. Right. You got to count the costs. Okay. So it says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way. Right. Narrow is the way, man. It's a thin line. It's a thin line because why? Evil is sufficient enough for one day. Very evil to throw you off, to make you go left, to make you go right, man. And not go straight. Not keep your eyes single on the straight vision, which is to the kingdom, which is reigning with Yahushai. But you have to suffer first. All right. So it says, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Few there be that find it, man. Many are called, but few are chosen. Okay. Only a few gonna have that spirit, man. Okay. Because 144,000 out of the whole nation of Israel is not a lot, man. And 1/3, it's not a lot, man, at all. So keep in mind when you're going through your bullshit and it seems hard, you know, it's tough. You got heaviness. You got to think upon the latter end, the kingdom of heaven, man. Remember what you're in this for and it's truth for. Okay. Now reading this reminds me of 2nd Esdras chapter 7, man. It goes right into this. So let's go get it. 2nd Esdras chapter 7. Let's start at verse 1 from the top. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights before. And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. Right, man. The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case that the entrance were narrow. See, that's that narrow that Yahushua was talking about, man. Okay, in Matthew. So it says, But put the case the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? That's that reigning with Yahushua. But you got to suffer. Okay. That narrow path ain't no joke, man. All right. If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? Right. How can you reign with Yahushua? Okay. How? This is part of the deal, man. This is part of the deal. You got to go through sufferings, man, to live forever, to get that eternal life. All right. Because at the end of the day, when it's over, man. Just think about it like that. You'll never die again. You'll never suffer again. And that's what you got to concentrate on, man. And prayer and fast, do the necessary spiritual things to make it, man, to get comfort. All right. In the times of heaviness, man, because this place will bring you heaviness. It's going to happen, man. You're going to have times where it's going to seem like, oh, I'm doing okay. There's going to be times like, oh, shit, I ain't doing good at all, man. I'm scratching and crawling, trying to get out this quicksand of sorrow. Okay. You're going to be in sorrow, man, but it's a balance. You can't let it take you out the truth. All right. So it says, how could he come into the broad? Verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. Right, man. It's the kingdom of heaven. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Right, man. To fall, man. But you can't be the man that just falls out. All right. You're going to be the man that either falls 7 times to get back up again, or you're going to be the individual that just totally falls, man. He lose hope. Don't want to fight no more, man. Don't want to shoot no more. All right. Don't want to be in the war no more because he's tired, fatigued. All right. No faith. Don't believe no more. Okay. So it says, and it is set in a dangerous place to fall. And this is a dangerous place. All right. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left, a deep water, man. And that's exactly what it's like every single day. You got to battle to keep the faith, to keep believing. All right. And then you see other guys that fall out. You're like, oh, shit, he fell into the water. Oh, shit, he fell into the fire. And that's what it is, man. It's the reality. All right. Verse 8. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Right, man. It's literally that thin. All right. We are surrounded by evil, temptations, and wickedness non-stop. Okay. Verse 9. If this city were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? Right. How you going to receive it, man? Okay. This was decided before the foundation of the earth, man. The Ancient of Days decided this. This is his will, man. No one else's. This is his will. Okay. This is what he set forth. So you breathing, you chill. Okay. You can see, you can taste. All right. Well, guess what? This is what comes with it, man. Okay. You have to play a part in his will. You just got to hope that you're on the right side and not the left, that you can fight, man. So it says, how shall he receive this inheritance? Verse 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. Do you hear that? Because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. Verse 14. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. Right, man. So you want to receive the kingdom? And what's laid up, you already know it's laid up. Yahweh Shem Shai has supped with you and revealed that to you. So it doesn't change, man. The route to get there does not change just because you know it. It does not change just because you're going through something. We all going through something, man. You can best believe it. There's not one man escaping, man. Just because you're going through major hell at one point and he seemed like he cool, you know, he could have went through major hell at some point when you was kind of coasting a little bit, man. It's a balance, man. It's going to happen, man. And you know it's going to happen because it speaks about in the scriptures about one man being weak and another man lifting that man up, man. A brother, okay, that's weak at the moment and he's strong at the moment. Last scriptures, let's go to Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost? Meditate, man. You got to meditate about this. Okay, you got to get reminded, man, while you're going through these different hells you go through and tribulations you go through. Okay, whether he have sufficient to finish it, right, man? Do you have the spirit to finish this, man? Okay, if you feel like you don't, if you feel like you're lacking, you got to pray and adjust. Okay, something got to be in the way. Something has your mind where you're not as focused as you're supposed to be, and you got to adjust and do what you got to do. Otherwise, you're not going to finish. All right, verse 29. Lest happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. Okay, so continue to build, but count the cost. Remember, you're going to have to suffer in this truth to be able to finish it, man. Oh, trust me, man. Jacob's trouble is coming big time. You know, we're there. What you going to do then? Okay, so right now you got to prepare yourself more and more in this fight, man. It's going to get harder and harder, not easier, man. It's the straight gate. All right. That's the reality of it. So, hey, in the spirit, I hope you were edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Forgive me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, Akamat, that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.